Bennington Project Independence celebrated its 40th anniversary and the 10th anniversary of the Dr. Richard A. Sleeman Center, housed in a historic building built in 1785 on Harwood Hill outside of Bennington on Tuesday, March 19th. Bennington Project Independence is a not-for-profit agency that provides adult day services for adults who may face challenges associated with aging or disability. Those who use the agency's services come for the day and get to socialize and take part in activities at the center and return to their homes at the end of the day. To help celebrate the milestone moment, Governor Phil Scott stopped by and took part in the celebration.
Because unfortunately, our policy at the state level has not always focused on supporting independent living. While Project Independence got its start through a state initiative back in the 1970s, it's taken the rest of the state decades to catch up to your example, your leadership, and your standards. And it's really important that the rest of the state does catch up.
Representative Mary Morrissey, a longtime supporter of Bennington Project Independence, read a state proclamation honoring the event.
To the Bennington Senior Citizen Service Center building, which also soon proved to be too confining.
Linda Wichlak, the executive director of Bennington Project Independence, thanked Lillian Seward, whose $2.5 million gift to BPI helped the organization obtain the property where it's now located. It was formerly based in a building on Pleasant Street in downtown Bennington. Seward donated the money to honor her brother, Dr. Richard Sleeman, who was a longtime advocate for the elderly and adults with disabilities. He passed away in 2006, before the center opened. Afterwards, we had a chance to talk further with Linda Wichlak about issues around caring for the aging.
Well, I think it's going to be an exciting time because the long-term care system and the support system is really changing. It's evolved from what we used to consider a traditional nursing home as being long-term care. Now with the advent of home health industries and assisted living and adult day services, there's many more options for people as we age or may need assistance in some way, shape, or form. And it's a really exciting time for Bennington Project Independence because we've just completed 40 years, and we've really seen a change from what was a social model where people just came for a little more like a supported senior center, to a great level of care that's provided right now in adult day. We have nurses on staff and social worker and really able to provide everything that a nursing home might provide, except that someone in adult day does not spend the night. They have the opportunity to go home and stay in their own homes or their families' homes. And we see that continuing to evolve because we have a wide range of people who access our program, from very independent seniors who just don't have a lot of family and friends in the area and may want to get out and enjoy the social aspect, to people who need a great deal of care and support and may have delicate medical needs that require additional support and supervision and assistance, and people with cognitive impairment. And we see that adult day is really poised to provide services in a unique way because people can come to us and get a wide range of services in one fell swoop, and then they can continue to live home, and they may have additional supports through additional such as a home health aide in the evening or in the morning, or maybe getting case management through the Council on Aging or other private case managers who can really help people remain independent. And I think that with Adult Day and Bennington Project Independence, we're going to see a lot of people who really want to really thrive in as we face the challenges of aging and disabilities.
As has been often noted in recent years, Vermont is an aging state demographically, and facilities like Bennington Project Independence will likely be much in demand. Farther north, up Route 7, Bromley Manor in Manchester is another senior community facility which opened its doors more recently, in 2017. The co-owners, Mary Norman and Philip Dunn, discussed the nature of operating a facility for seniors and what some of the challenges and opportunities were.
I'm always surprised when people visit one of a community such as ours that they walk away with a very different image of what a senior community is today than what it was, when their parents or their grandparents were in a senior community. They're vibrant, there's all kinds of activities, there's, great socialization. Place like Bromley is just a beautiful facility to live in. It supports their integrity. it's just a lovely residence.
Well, when I was a kid, I visited my grandmother in a nursing home, and it smelled, and it was sterile and brightly lit. It was awful. It was a warehouse, it seemed. Our Bromley Manor has been referred to as a Vermont country inn, full of life, activities. We do medical distributions. We take our residents on field trips, shopping. We have a movie theater that's on all day, every day. We have a cafe. It's just a very, very different type feel for this industry these days.
I hear over and over again the refrain, God, I wish I'd done this sooner. You keep us so busy. This is wonderful. This is the place to be, is what I hear often.
The joke I make about to a family member is that when your mom moves here, you're gonna need to make an appointment to see her.
For the GNet TV News Project, I'm Andrew McKeever.